Every gardener wonders about the secrets beneath their feet. The real magic begins in the soil, especially with its pH, acidic, alkaline, or neutral. Knowing your soil's pH helps you choose the right plants and give them the best chance to thrive. Many think you need fancy kits, but there's a simpler way. An old Amish method using just your senses. Amish farmers have mastered sustainable farming by observing and understanding the land. Their trick for estimating soil pH is practical, free, and deeply connects you to your garden. Instead of relying on machines, this method asks you to observe, touch, and feel. It's a skill anyone can learn, building a deeper relationship with your garden. Let's put away the charts and step into the garden, learning to see it through the eyes of those who've tilled the same soil for generations. We're about to explore this wonderfully simple Amish hack for estimating soil pH. It's a journey back to basics, using your own senses to unlock your soil's secrets. This is about becoming a more intuitive and successful gardener. The first step is to look. Your eyes reveal much about your soil. After a rain, examine the earth's color. Rich dark brown or black soil signals plenty of organic matter and usually a neutral pH, ideal for most plants. Pale, chalky gray or light tan soil often means alkaline conditions, common in areas with lots of lime or old seabeds. Many plants struggle here, but some thrive. Acidic soil appears pale yellow, reddish brown or sandy, often found in high rainfall areas where nutrients have washed away. These soils suit acid-loving plants like rhododendrons and blueberries, so compare dark and crumbly suggests neutral, light gray and chalky points to alkaline, pale, sandy, or reddish hints at acidic. Check several spots in your garden, digging a few inches down for a true sample. This simple act of observation is your first clue to your garden's foundation. Let your eyes guide your first impressions. It's a powerful, accessible way to start understanding your soil. Trust what you see. It's the beginning of your soil's story. Next, touch your soil. Texture reveals even more. Take a moist handful and rub it between your fingers. Crumbly, loamy soil that holds together but breaks apart easily is usually healthy and neutral. If it feels sticky and smooth, forming a ribbon when pressed, it's likely alkaline clay, dense and tough for roots. Acidic soil feels gritty and loose, won't stick together, and falls apart, classic sandy soil. Water drains quickly through this, taking nutrients with it. The tactile test is revealing crumbly means neutral, sticky and smooth means alkaline, gritty and loose means acidic. Combine this with your visual clues for a fuller picture. You're using your senses to build a profile of your garden's most vital asset. No gadgets needed, just your hands. This method is simple, direct, and surprisingly accurate. Trust your touch. It's a gardener's best tool. Let your hands tell you what your soil needs. This Amish method is rooted in soil science. Dark, rich soil gets its color from humus, decomposed organic matter that holds nutrients and water, keeping pH balanced. Light gray or chalky soil signals high calcium carbonate or lime, often from ancient seabeds, making it alkaline and sticky due to clay. Acidic gritty soil is sandy, with large particles and little organic matter. Heavy rain leaches away alkaline minerals, leaving behind acidic elements. Your senses detect real chemical and physical properties. Darkness means fertility. Stickiness means clay and alkalinity. Grittiness means sand and acidity. This method connects observation with science, no lab required. It's a clever, effective way to understand your soil's chemistry. Simple observation reveals nature's hidden principles. Once you've estimated your soil's pH, you can choose plants wisely. Dark, crumbly, neutral soil? Most vegetables and flowers will thrive. Alkaline, sticky clay, grow cabbage, family crops, lilacs, lavender, and clematis. Plants that love sweet soil. Acidic, sandy soil? Perfect for rhododendrons, azaleas, camellias, and blueberries. Potatoes also prefer slightly acidic soil. Work with your soil's nature instead of fighting it. This hands-on method is a fantastic guide, but for big projects, get a precise lab test. Think of the Amish method as your general checkup. Call in the specialist for major changes. Use your senses for everyday gardening. For important investments, confirm with a professional test. This approach saves time, money, and frustration. Let your soil guide your planting choices. This sensory method is powerful, but know its limits. In new gardens or disturbed soil, appearances can be misleading. Dig deeper to check for hidden layers. Contamination from soot or construction debris can alter soil color and texture. If your garden has a history of disturbance, rely more on texture and consider a proper test. Soil pH can vary even within a small garden. Test several spots. Don't assume one sample represents the whole area. Use this method as a starting point, not the final word. If plants struggle or you're making a big investment, get a home kit or lab analysis. Confirm your suspicions and help your garden thrive. Sometimes, a second opinion is the best way forward. Amish wisdom teaches us to be observant, connected gardeners. There's deep satisfaction in understanding your garden through your senses. Feeling, seeing, and even smelling the soil transforms gardening into a joyful conversation with nature. Trust your hands and eyes. They build confidence and intuition. This sensory knowledge complements science, adding personal experience. It's wisdom that grows over a lifetime of gardening. The Amish remind us, work with nature, use observation and common sense. The best things in gardening are often the simplest. Go outside, scoop up your soil, and start that dialogue. Understanding your soil is the first step to a thriving, beautiful garden. Happy gardening.